Written by Jean Martin and Peter Martin, my grandfather and uncle. Christmas tree origin. Throughout America and around the world, Christmas time approaches, the supreme holiday of the year. Christmas time is composed of many things and has a multitude of flavors, both ancient and modern, religious and secular. Many items in this Christmas kaleidoscope have a climatic basis and are connected with the human dislike for winter. Christmas trees, a worldwide symbol of the season, stand by the millions, waiting for a buyer. Many others are already set up and decorated in the traditional fashion. Our attachment to the Christmas tree comes right out of ancient sympathies going into the dim centuries when the human race was young. Many centuries ago, tribes living in the tropics learned to make fire their servant. It enabled them to begin moving into the empty lands to the north, where they became acquainted with winter. With the aid of fire, and other accessory refinements on the road to civilization, their descendants eventually learned to live in the region of long, hard winters. These ancient peoples rejoiced with every summer and looked with fear and foreboding on every winter. As a creature of the tropics in the biological sense, the early human was able to feel at home only in a world of green and growing things. Each winter took these away, leaving the world unfriendly and uncomfortable. Yet in the midst of this grim winter world, certain plants and trees remained as green reminders of the summertime, and thus began mankind's ancient preoccupation with the evergreens. Before the dawn of history, it had become a practice to decorate the winter home with evergreen boughs and plants like mistletoe. The evergreens became an emblem of eternal life, for they were able to defy the death that winter brings to other vegetation. And their green color served as a promise that summer would return. As the winter sun grew fainter and the year drew near the winter solstice, these ancient peoples turned to merry-making and feasting under evergreens taken indoors. The midwinter season of celebration at the time that the sun turns around was almost universal among the races that lived outside the tropics. It was already a beloved and venerable tradition when Christianity entered the scene. The Christmas tree, with all it symbolizes, has its roots in that ancient past, as well as the other evergreens, holly, mistletoe, and laurel. Their attraction lies in their color and what it signifies, the color of green by which the winter world is redeemed in the springtime. So over thousands of years, the evergreens that adorn the modern Christmas have presided over the midwinter celebrations of many lands and places. In origin, they are pre-Christian, lasting contributions from simple, pastoral people who lived close to the soil and the cycles of nature. Nowadays, we are largely city dwellers, but a Christmas tree in a big city apartment acknowledges the durability of this pastoral heritage, and serves to link all generations through the ages. Like, follow, subscribe.